The Libertarian Party has now picked its presidential nominee. Chase Oliver won the nomination after 7 rounds of voting on the party's convention in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, I would start calling for a ceasefire and a pullback of what these forces are doing. I would say, Israel, you need to change your policy right now if you really want to create peace and stability in the region. And yes, Hamas does need to release all the hostages. That needs to be part of this conditional ceasefire. But it needs to be put out there right now that the ceasefire needs to happen immediately so we can bring in the aid who are suffering. And I think that is a much better response, and we need to be a partner between, we cannot force these two sides to come together. But what we need to make clear is that we need to see some sort of movement from both governments towards some sort of reconciliation, towards some sort of two-state solution, because we cannot continue this cycle of warfare over and over again. It just is not conducive to prosperity, towards safety for the Israeli or the Palestinian people. And frankly, I'm tired of seeing U.S. tax dollars being spent to kill innocent people around the world. It is morally wrong what we're doing.
Here he is. This is their guy. This is their guy. Libertarians nominated Chase Oliver, who supports masks and vax mandates. The opposite. Why would you be a libertarian then?
Well, it helps the open borders if you have mass and vax mandates.
He's also for open borders. Why are you a libertarian? He's for letting men compete in women's sports. Are those libertarians? I can't think of a dumber thing to do than nominate this guy, this Chase guy. The Libertarian Party might as well not even run. Who in the fuck is going to vote for that guy? He sounds like a Democrat who happens to be maybe anti-war.
I had a Boogaloo Boy on my show. I just interviewed him. Why don't they talk about her policies that she's pushing? That's what I want to know about. She's talking about, she wanted to, well, listen, her child, yeah. She's talking about what she did when she was 15 and when she became a, what is she pushing now? What are you fucking afraid of? What are you...
I honestly don't see what's so tragic about acknowledging that the human race is not necessarily long for this world. Like, only innovate if we only switch to reusable bags instead of plastic bags, and, hybrid cars instead of gas cars, or, solar panels, that we can sort of trick the planet into putting up with us forever. And we can't. And that's not a tragedy in my view. I mean, that's the way of all species. So there. Happy holidays.
what Chase Oliver actually tweeted was, a business can decide to require workers to be vaxxed or limit customers to those with a vax, but no, government shouldn't make those decisions. So he's not for government mandates. He believes in the right for businesses to mandate the jab for their workers, which you can agree or disagree with that. I disagree with that. I don't think employers should have that kind of power over their workers, but that's why I'm not a libertarian. This view of his, that yes, businesses have a right to mandate things, that is very consistent with classical libertarianism. Nominating Chase Oliver, the LP just alienated every Silicon Valley libertarian I know. Their presidential nominee supports transitioning children. That's right. He is against banning gender-affirming care for minors. He is not pro-mask or jab mandate on a government level, but he supports businesses' rights to do that. Men and women's sports, I guess he wants the government to make no rules about that. Again, think what you want. That's a consistent libertarian position, as is open borders. Like, libertarians' go-to is not the government's business. Yeah, any medical treatment for whoever wants it, sure, that's up to the market. Like, he is a real libertarian. The fact that he's being rejected by so much of the party, to me, says that there's been an ideological shift in the party, which there has been, otherwise the Mises Caucus wouldn't be in power. But that's what's going on here. You have an influx of basically MAGA-adjacent populists flooding into this party, crying foul at a guy who really is a pretty textbook libertarian. Go ahead, Busta.
Well,
Please welcome to the show, Dave Smith. Hey, Dave.
what's up, Jimmy? Good to be back with you, man.